Hey guys, and welcome to a video that I'm going to be doing today. So what I wanted to make a video about was, pretty much me, how I figured out that I was transgender and how I came out to people. Basically what happened was, I think it was senior year. It was either like late, 11th grade or like mid 12th grade, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't write it down or anything, but what happened was somebody else that I had classes with and was friends with on Facebook, he came out as trans, and I didn't know what that was until then. And before this, my mom always tried to get me girly stuff and all this other stuff because that's the type of girl my mom is. She's like, she'll wear the pink and she likes the nice feminine soaps and the you know, the girly stuff. And I never was into any of that. I mean, not I wasn't into most of it. Like if I was wearing like a dress or something for a cosplay or something, then I'd be okay with it. Like I did freaking female beyond birthday or something at one point. I don't know. But yeah. And then so he posted a thing on Facebook and I was like, well, this is how, and then I looked it up and all this other stuff. And then I was like, well, this is me, this is what I am. And the person I was dating at the time, I was like, hey, I think I'm this. And then she's cool with it. She helped me, like, I don't know, through some stuff with that. And yeah. So she was the first person that I came out to. I think the second person might have been Laura, which is Trans Gaming and Loopy Luna that I've played with. I think she was the second person. Because I think I came out to a group of friends before I came out to, like, family and stuff. But I told my mom before I even said anything to my dad. Because I was like, I called her up and I was like about to explode with the anxiety. I was like, so you remember how you said you wanted a boy? Well, you got one. And I started like crying and stuff. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, and I don't remember all that was said after that, but I came out to her then and I was like, and she's like, oh, I love you for who you are, and like, no matter what you do or whatever. And I was like, oh snap, that was easy. And I never directly came out to my dad. I made a Facebook post and that's pretty much how I came out to everybody. I was like, Facebook post, here you go. This is what I am. Thanks, Kay. Bye. I mean, I didn't do some huge thing where I was like, oh, look at I'm this or whatever, but I don't know. It was just like I don't know. I was just really anxious about everything because, you know, what comes with anxiety is you worry about every little thing. So while I kind of figured most of my family would be okay with it, like, there was still a really big part of me that was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fucking thrown out. What am I gonna do if I get thrown out? Like, what am I gonna do? So, I think with the telling my dad part, that was my main concern, was him rejecting me completely, which up until like February of this year, he didn't start going with the whole cast and male pronouns and stuff. And I'd been out for I came out in 12th grade at some point, and that was almost 3 years ago, I want to say. So I mean, that was that, like, while it took him some time, I mean, there were some points in between him before he even said any, used male pronouns or whatever, where I was so sure that he was never going to accept me for what I was. And that really fucked with me, because around Christmas, I think, he said something to me that really made me think that he was never going to be okay with me. And it literally was a really bad panic attack, to the point where I literally felt like I couldn't fucking breathe for a good minute and a half. Like, it's hard because, you know, you gotta worry about what other people are gonna think, and all these trans people are dying and stuff, are getting beat up because of what they are. Like, I don't see how. That's another thing that like my anxiety really fucking bugs me with, is, well, if I come out to somebody, what happens if they fucking punch me in the face or something like that? And it's like, that's my biggest concern when telling people that I'm trans, and that's why I told people through Facebook that that's what I was. Like, I didn't have the guts to fucking get into a fight with somebody that I'm related to or somebody that I really care about, because no matter how I come off, I'm a fairly sensitive person. Like, I'm easily overwhelmed and all this other stuff. And it's like, well, if you're gonna sit there and fucking come fight me, I don't want to fight you. I mean, I like fighting in video games, like, yes. But I do not like fighting in real life. I just don't feel like I could. I just don't want to hurt people like that, you know? I don't know. But yeah. I think if anybody's struggling with, you know, coming out and stuff like that, I think the best thing is to do, if you feel like they're definitely not going to be a part of that, is maybe wait. I mean, you can still be you, just a little less. And that's better than, you know, being thrown out and being on the streets or something. I don't know how these things work. I'm literally not very well educated on what, like, all this stuff. But I just want everybody to, like, if you ever need someone to talk to about something, and it's like, you know, well, I'm really good at giving advice, but I'm not good at taking advice, so that's basically what I'm trying to get at. But, I mean, I just hope that everyone, you know, someday fucking gets along and everybody gets off their fucking high horses, and, you know, we can fucking be peaceful people, because right now we're not gonna be peaceful people. You about to be getting freaking whacked with the rainbow flag. Try to freaking attack people. I'm not saying LGBTQ, everybody else people are attacking people. I'm just saying, if you're gonna try to attack somebody in that thing, you might get attacked with a different flag, and you fucking, like, basically, if I had a flag and somebody came after me and it was a trans flag, I'd probably beat him with it. Be like, accept it. No, I probably wouldn't do that. Don't beat people with flags. That's not appropriate. I'm sorry. It's literally 4 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm tired. Oh, I probably should have gone to sleep, but I literally couldn't sleep because my mind was like, yep. But anyways, I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed this. If you have any questions about this, or anything to do with me being trans or whatever, then ask away, because those are questions too. And I don't have a problem answering questions. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Wonderful whatever time it is, because, you know, a wonderful everything. Yeah, I'm tired. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more of my face and my 12-year-old voice, then subscribe. And And if you want me to answer any questions about anything in particular, then leave them in the comments below so I can do an Askcast, which is something that I want to do now. And yeah. Also, I keep looking over here, which is the actual camera, and then I keep looking over here, but I can't look at that because it's like, what am I looking at? And here I'm looking at me, I'm sorry. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!